someone who is not only a co-worker, but I'm very, very proud to say a friend. Please welcome the painted, pierced party animal, the big mean guy who turns out he's not so mean after all. He's just a music nerd like I am. 93.9 The Rivers, Gnyp. All right. Wait, Dan? Dan, I owe you. Thank you. That was really nice. Thank you very much. Get some wine. Go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for letting me be here. This is very exciting. Before I actually start, I just have to say this really quickly. Todd Sheeran, I have never seen you look this good. You dress up mighty fine. Well done, sir. Well done. You found a razor. Oh, you missed parts, but that's okay. All right. My first day in professional radio began in a 10x10 poorly lit room. 1970s dark paneling. The program director stared at me from across the room, gave me that look, and I watched a quarter get flipped in my direction, and all I heard were the words, "Coffee, white." And that was it. That was my first job in radio. On my way to get coffee from the machine, I thought back to earlier that morning. To say I was excited, that would be an understatement. I had spent 4 years at the University of Windsor's radio station CJAM, and now I'm moving into the big leagues. I had spent an hour making sure I had the right concert t-shirt to wear. I had the proper ripped jeans. I made sure my shoes were the correct Doc Martens. I was dressed to impress, and I was ready to kick some ass. When I was hired at 89X, I thought, you know what, I'm on top of the world right now. Here I am, I'm getting ready to play some of the coolest music at this new alternative radio station, and instead, I'm treated with what I felt was utter disrespect. I've been working in radio now for 25 years. This gray is real. I started at 89X in 1991. I was the second employee. I'm now the midday DJ on 93.9 The River. I'm followed by my good friend Dan McDonald, who is our afternoon drive guy, and he's awesome. And I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishments here at St. Clair College. You have been taught some amazing lessons by some of the best this industry really, truly has to offer. You're truly lucky. You've now been equipped to go out into the world and seriously show it what you're made of. You're entering a world that many people will not understand. A lot of people will think, you talk on air. You take pretty pictures. Neat. You write words. But it'll also be the most frustrating and annoying career in the world. But there's a bigger but now. If you love it, it will reward you with happiness, adventures, and accomplishments that will make your soul soar. These instructors of yours, I have worked with some, I work with Dan now. They've given you a basic understanding of your chosen field. They've laid the groundwork of a successful career, and now it's time to take their lessons, store them in your brain, and continue to learn and grow. But I have to break something to you. You've chosen a very difficult path. It is easy, fairly easy I should say, to attend a university. You can get a degree in a field where jobs are more plentiful, and you can settle right in and be comfortable. But you've chosen a path where the competition is high. The stakes are high, but the rewards are even higher. I didn't understand that quarter thrown my way, disrespectful as I thought it was actually the beginning of a new opportunity. The beginning of a new era, the beginning of the rest of my life. The courage and the reward of choosing to go after something you love is what life is truly all about. To live to the fullest, and I am lucky to say that some of the best times of my life have been while I was working. I played basketball with Perry Farrell, the lead singer of Jane's Addiction, at Pine Knob. And then I had to stand in front of 15,000 people and tell everybody that they couldn't throw the sod anymore. Dan will like this one. He knows I sat and talked with David Bowie at the Palace of Auburn Hills. I've been lucky to make friends with Sam Roberts, and he sometimes calls me. He's got my phone number in his phone. I am friends now with Eminem's touring DJ, and because of my career, if you're a sports fan, I've been on the ice at the Joe during Red Wings games. I've been on the field at a Tigers game. I rolled on the turf at Ford Field, but I've never been kicked by Sue. I consider myself truly lucky, and fortunate to be doing something that I love. I just want you to know that this is a great career. I want you to be excited about it. It is never the same thing 2 days in a row. What kind of a career can offer you a chance to do an interview backstage with Lenny Kravitz and then help him escape at the concert to go get a shawarma because he's tired of catered food? I played Uno. We've all played Uno. But I had the chance to play Uno with Our Lady Peace on their tour bus while they waited for the okay to get on the road to head to Chicago for the next show. I also met my wife because of radio, and that's my favorite story of all. But let's not forget the largest implications of having a diploma in journalism. You get the privilege to deliver powerful stories that can influence and change people. It isn't just the capacity of your ability to write a story, it's about choosing what to write and when choosing what to write about. The truth is that the human value will always outweigh the material payoff. You'll be able to use your career to help, whether it be finding the perfect story, catching the perfect shot, or sometimes it's just to make somebody smile with your broadcast. When you start your career, go into that first job with a sense of being sure of yourself. But please, 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 always be willing to learn and ask questions. When you come out of school, you are given lessons of how our industry functions in a perfect world. It isn't a perfect world. Many years ago, I used to work evenings at 89X. And this is before the computer took over and all the songs were on the computer. I had to use CDs. There was a board op who had just recently graduated from another school. I won't mention their names. But he came running into the 89X studios and he yelled at me. He's like, Gnyp, please hurry. I need you so badly right now. There's a problem in the studio. So I said, listen, I've got to do a quick break on 89X. Hold on, I'll be right there. I did the quick break. I ran down the hall. I opened the door and here's the new guy. He's turning away. He's screaming. What should I do? There's smoke coming from the computer screen. As you can tell, I'm not really an engineer. And all I could think of was to pull the plug on the monitor, and lo and behold, in a few seconds, the smoke started to stop. That's the thing. It's not going to be perfect every day, and that's why you need to always keep learning and evolving, even if it is just to pull the cord. It is the experience factor. Learn from the old guys. Take some ideas from them, but don't forget that you also have a lot of knowledge now to share. So now, I pass the proverbial quarter to you. Coffee white.
We really appreciate you coming here and telling us all about your journey and hearing such inspirational words, especially coffee white. I'm definitely going to keep that in my mind from here on, and hopefully everyone else does. So hopefully you enjoy the gifts.
I will. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you very much.